What's up? This is for the Aquarius. And like I said before, welcome to the channel. My name is Tamara. I'm a certified mediator of North Carolina. All descriptions of my professionalism will be in the description box below. And also, I am a graduate of criminal justice, the science of. I am the creator of the Midheaven subconscious astrology sign and how to find it, all that replica, created an equation of such. You can order the Ram in the Bush versus the Pale White Horse by yours truly, Tamara Frederick. All right, everybody. This is for the Aquarius. That is the 11th house. Let's read about it. House of community, gatherings, sessions, workshops, build, kick knowledge, debates, questioning, society / liberty, friends, causes, social justice, and other events, functions that consist of assisting others in person. Yeah. These are mines, and the ones that have one are just the sign and the decoration. The ones that have two are just insignia of the house description. Okay, the one just the sign and decor, two the sign house description. And Aquarius, you might see 11 a lot. I know a lot of us do naturally. Usually because a lot of us are rising, if not an infinite Aquarius. And as I said before, I did it based off of how each sign, according to the one card sticker attribute, came out. And then I did them again as far as how to feel that sign's emotions according to the house that is in. So Aquarius, you are fifth. We had did the Scorpio fourth. Gemini was third. Libra was second. Aries was first. And I want to say the Aries and Gemini are the only ones that were in their house exact. Um, so Aquarius, you are fifth. You're in the temporarily house section, Leo attribute. So a lot of you, I think you feel compelled to be uh, bound for leadership, perhaps, if that's a good word to use. If not, you feel that a lot of individuals are not taking action in a certainty when it comes to social justice issues of all sorts. Doesn't matter what it is. And yeah, you're just building, gathering. Some of you have completed workshops. Some of you are, thank you, Siri, 1018 on the phone. Check those numbers if it means anything to you. 1018. That is, I mean, we are, hold on. We are in the 10th month. And the 18th is, today is Tuesday. It's not the coming Tuesday. That's the 11th. Crazy. With the 11th. And that next Tuesday is the 18th. Some of you probably have something scheduled either on the 11th or the 18th then. And these are all Tuesday. That is the third the third day in the week. If you do it correctly, they will say, hey, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. That's three. And also your flip reciprocal sign of trying to understand, overstand, and understand your emotions, Aquarius, is the third house replica of the Gemini. And we just talked about the three thing. Tuesday is Tuesday now. That's the third day. A lot of you are rising to an occasion. Uh, the third house is about communication, siblings, friends, neighbors, community, early education, intellect, one-sided, and correctiveness. Details in small bits of info, opposed to higher education in the ninth house and thinking patterns. So some of you might have Sagittarius in your chart because the ninth house is Sagittarius, or flip reciprocal Virgo, because you know how you can flip the nine. And yeah. Some of you are going on a trip. This is not my song or anything, but I feel compelled to say the words. Members of Boomafu, y'all, with the monk, the monkey, and you got the Crack Brothers. Um, you would say Gemini attribute there. The twins, the brothers, and some of you that matter, fraternal, identical, perhaps male, female. You have that sibling that you two might not be twins, but you just click. Yeah, I hear we're going to the closet. We're going on a trip. We're going to the closet to grab our stuff and split. Remember that? We're going on a cool adventure and we don't know what's in store. We're heading for the closet. We're heading from the closet and we're heading out the door. So, especially with this month being, they would say, Halloween, a lot of us have the skeletons in our closet. I hear the Eminem. I'm sorry, mama. Mm-hmm. Don't own the rights to that song. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Wow. Wow. And my brother just came home from South Carolina, right? And he is a Gemini. They, out of the siblings, me and him clicked. So that's just an example. We're not twins, but we definitely, yeah, you would know that's my bro. Shout out to you, bro. Love you. Okay, let's do this. That's my little notes right there. Let me get you straight. Okay. Scooch up just a little bit. Okay, and then we're going to start off with our good affirmations. Mi dioso, mi diosas, por favor ven aquí para persona pasible, ellos necesitas ayuda, pasible, eh, pasible un mensaje, pasible un mensaje, no lo sé, está bien, you possibly need a help, possibly need a message for the person, mi diosa, mi diosos, mi ancestors, male, female, help me give them a good understanding of what they need to know. Es importante para mí, para tú, y ti, and you. So you have 10 of Wands in reverse. Well, a, a cycle that you had going on is about to come to an end, but it's like a struggle. But I wouldn't necessarily say for you, because here when the cards came out, Aquarius came out, and the Gemini flipped reciprocal to help feel your emotions. That was upright, and kind of to help out with the music lovers like myself, and how the industry has a lot to do with things. We got the Star and Queen of Wands and the Two of Cups. Gemini, Tupac, his birthday is the day after my daughter, who's a Gemini also, obviously. And yeah, there's the Knight of Chalice, and then there's a King of Chalice. So it's definitely some twins involvement, or some people that replicate each other. One is horse-like, and the other is, I mean, I wouldn't say they're water, but they have it in their chart. But this is a definite Sagittarius right here. I mean, the Star card is here. That's fire, replica energy. Then you got Queen of Wands. Then it's Two of Cups. So yeah, definitely. But it's in reverse. Mm. And at the bottom of the deck, you have Judgment. That's in reverse. And then at the top, Knight of Pentacles. And look at that horse. So it looks like perhaps a divide and conquer situation, but somebody is not going to be happy about it. I don't know who that could be. But here's the Knight of Pentacles, and the horse is a white one. Right here. See that? White horse with the individual at the top. And this is Knight of Pentacles. So it seems like this horse here and this other horse, they're planning, but one is actually of Sagittarius attributes while the other is not. This is the whole demeanor of the white horse. Wow. And then Judgment is at the bottom. And then, 10 and 10, this is XX. So perhaps this union is not going to be what, it's not going to be, I wouldn't say it's not going to be anymore. But Aquarius, I'm trying to figure out, why do you care about their union? What is this? Or I wouldn't even say you care. Well, with the house, the 11th house, they're, again, one of the key words in the 11th house is questioning, debates, building, kicking knowledge, sessions, workshops, friends, causes, social justice, other events, functions um, that consist of assisting others in person. So perhaps this situation right here, this is going to happen in person, or perhaps virtual. We got a lot of techno. And Ogun is number is 3. And I don't know if anybody's favorite color is green. I know mine is. But I mean, even with replica 3, especially if you're the third born, like myself, middle child. Oh yeah. So, um, what I'm getting out of here is the fact that this right here is gonna be. It's like these people actually believe in you for to handle something, but somebody, according to this King of Chalice, doesn't like it, or they have a lot on their mind in correlation of this water chalice here, right where their mind is. Because as you can see, look, and that little water fountain and well cup is right at their head, almost like they're a pampered, spoiled brat. I hate to say that. Um, but in reverse, so subconsciously it could be a woman or someone with a feminine ways. Why am I getting child? So it's something that it seems like it's something that somebody wants you to do that's going to help them. Um, and the judgment in reverse, because 10-10, I always say 10-10 is a win-win. And in this case, it's in reverse. So I don't know. You got 2 10s here. Remember this 10 of Wands we talked about came out first? That I always say to my, I always tell my students that basically wands are those things that come out of nowhere. They are definitely things that come out of nowhere. Wow. Well, let's see. It's in reverse too. I mean, uncertain victory, uh, oppression, illusory success. But it's in reverse. And the stars, that's in reverse. And that stands for hope. They will say it springs from nothing to illuminate the way and uplift your gaze. Faith, hope, grace, beauty, prosperous, sign, indication, ambition. And then you have this Queen of Wands, Regina di Bastoni. But you know how you say queen in Spanish, you know, you got rey for king, and for queen, it's reina, like my my great grandmother Rena, like for example, spelled like it's just the I, it's not there, and she died in 99. 2 of Cups, two, y'all. On the 2 of Chalice. The staircase of Seth, desire, artistic affinity, disagreements to be smoothed out. And this is in reverse. I think these people here, that replica with this replica and another replica, you know how things come in three. Um, I mean, somebody doesn't want to get off their high horse with the two, and the other individual, it seems like they are in the middle. But this is a king of chalice, and it seems like these two have some kind of union. Like you can see, like one kind of looks a little different than the other, but they're so similar. But this other horse here with the chalice, Knight of Chalice, they seem more feeling oriented versus the other individual who's looking at it. They have a what you would call a bossy attitude, bossy mind. Hmm. And then this judgment again. This is not going to be a good situation for them, it seemed like. And the crazy part is there's going to be someone involved to assist, but I don't think they're going to be too fond of them, or somebody's not, you know, yeah, somebody's not really liking it, or they're not going to accept it, I feel. And it's going to cause them, it's like they're going to force somebody to make decisions they don't want to make, all because of what they got going on. But it's like, I guess this person they know has a certain mindset of themselves where only they will get it. But I mean, what I will say is, you know, individuals, no legal advice, none of this at all. I do not give legal advice whatsoever. That will be in the description box. I do not own the rights to these cards either. They're the Egyptian Tarot cards, the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle cards, the Amendment cards, and you know, a lot of people seen these, the Moonology cards. Uh, these are the only cards I would claim as actual factually mine. Thank you. And yeah, they are. It seemed like they're going to try and involve this person because they know that they get it. But be careful. Not every case is your problem. No legal advice. But as a mediator, I've realized some people don't actually tell everything, or I guess they feel compelled with certain things that you, you know, would take the bait, I hear. And this is the crazy part. I do feel like this is to get you out of your algorithm so that these individuals can have whatever they want to have. But be careful trying to be sneaky because there's a lot of things that this person knows that you don't. So I wouldn't be trying to be sneaky. Okay, you got Believe in the Impossible, Blue Moon, Aquarius. That's too many. Excuse me. That's too many. Butterfingers. Got Butterfingers. Okay. Your dreams need a practical plan. It's in reverse, full moon in Taurus. Um, Nothing goes to plan. I mean, we do like the plan, I would say, but it does not always go to plan. It really doesn't. Um, I think that's why I remember Jay-Z was like, if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plan. But that's the thing. It depends on people's viewpoint of who God is. So on that note, let's just take that, how it resonates with you, and do not subjugate anybody for how they feel or think. Your commitment is being tested is in reverse. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Confidence is your key to success. These three are in reverse. And I feel this, whatever this case is, take time to breathe out, um, step out, um, step out of your comfort zone is in reverse. North Node. I really feel like this case is going to be so deep, but for some reason you're going to feel compelled to do it. But at the same time, we should be careful about taking things in cases as members of the bar that basically are obviously a conflict of interest. It's definitely a conflict of interest. Reverse soulmates. So this is definitely a couple, but it could be a lot of people, in replica to this info. Yeah, there's definitely a couple, and there's a lot of misunderstandings. There's a lot of I didn't mean to's, and well, you don't know everything about what happened at the moment. Like, I did it for us, but blah blah blah, and all their feelings, the other party. But they're saying wrong is wrong, right is right. Wedding rings in reverse. Yeah, this is a couple dynamic that is, or you got business, nothing personal. Seems like they are going to. Yeah, this is a dynamic that, yeah, they're having some major problems. And they got you all up in their business. Like, you didn't mean to yourself. I mean, you just an average Joe. Well, they would say an average Joanne. Average Jane. The butterfly. Oh, man. This was right here. It didn't want to. It was coming out. You got the runner. You got paradise at the bottom of the deck. And then ascending. Transcending obstacles. Learning. Expansion. New phase. Preparing for union. Paradise is in reverse. Happiness. Expansion. Joy. Playfulness. Oneness. Enjoying each other. So I don't think you're going to be too happy about this choice if you choose to do it. It's like good and bad. You know that song with Keith Sweat. There's a good and a bad when you love somebody. Don't own the rights to that, but it's a good example. There's a right and a wrong too when you love somebody. And whoever the other person is, that is going to take this person with this kind heart for granted. They're a runner, the runner, in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. Whoever this person is, but see, it's confusing because both of them are upright. It's possibly both of their egos not trying to overstand the best interests of whatever their situation is with whatever this got, going on. Knight of Chalice, people. Rey de Copas, Rio de Copes. 1046 on the phone. 46 chromosomes. Okay. Yo, this is a doozy. This is definitely a union and it's falling apart. Like, I think, you know how certain songs come out? Just because one mistake. Well, if I get caught cheating, that don't mean I don't love you. Or something like that. What's the words? Y'all know what I'm talking about. And I think the person got caught up. The crazy thing is, I think it's both of them. Like my granddaddy say, all both of them. Now that it doesn't have to be with a person, it could be on a business decision, maybe something that someone did long ago, business wise, and they didn't tell the other party. Mm. Well, the point I'm trying to get at is, okay, and I got a fish right here. I mean, Dory, too. I like Dory. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. So, I don't own the rights to that. But, movies and stuff, I like kiddie movies. It heals your inner child. So, we're all children at heart. We have a tendency of wanting to, you know, enjoy ourselves and be happy. And a lot of us didn't get a chance because we had to grow up fast, especially the melanated community. I feel like these are melanated people, or individuals that are definitely of the melanation. Um, wow. Balance, practicality. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse him. Yeah. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. It's a full moon in Pisces. Dory, it's in reverse. I don't know if they're gonna be swimming no more. And the crazy part is somebody don't want that to happen because they're very codependent in the relationship. Maybe there was a facade of who actually runs this, while the other seemed as if they ran it. And whatever decision that is going to be made, the person that's the runner, because they're codependent, fear of intimacy, listening to ego, I'm not going to put a standard of who that is, but it's more of the person that usually is so not willing to, they get mad very quickly, but I would say due to a lot that's happened in this dynamic, probably a marriage, business, probably both, partnership, friendship, whatever. Um, they have been hurt too many times, it seemed like. And soulmates, like y'all was young when y'all was doing y'all thing. Um, union, wedding rings. I'm hearing wedding ringer. Oh wow. So I guess perhaps one of their friends or the type of person that would assist their dynamic by hyping it up, and there's a lot of stuff coming apart due to that person and lying about, oh, that's my buddy and that's my pal, and they make the scenery look so nice, and it was literally a gig, a job, and they got gone, and the person that set this up couldn't uphold that same personification they presented to who they was with, and they end up finding out that they were basically a bunch of liars. You're a liar type thing. Soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. Yeah, probably had a promise ring when you was young. 1052 on the phone. Break your promise, we breaking up. Gotta get the things that I want. Call me sweet things if I rock your promise ring. I could be a young thing. I don't know. So I guess with, and this, the wedding ring is right with the star. The star is a fire card. It looks like this. But I think the individual that they're gonna get try this with, they're not accepting. And due to that, they're going to bring. And I think this is what that dynamic is afraid of, because they wanted that for themselves, perhaps. I don't know what the, I don't know why people want to be the one so bad. Like, this is the crap. And a lot of you, this is in the lineage of your people. This has happened before. So this is nothing new. And you have a story to tell. And in reverse, you got your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. It's kind of like what the moon looked like yesterday as I was riding home. Kind of. Um, it's in reverse, so it's no need to test the other party who's going to try and help, I guess, or they're going to ask for their help. It's in reverse, so more like they're going to try and see what they can do. But a certain thing could be a conflict of interest, which would make it null and void for them to handle. And now, yeah, so you got believe in the impossible, blue moon. I mean, what's that gospel song? It ain't over until God says it's over. But it depends on who people think God is, because not everyone's on the same page. And this is another reason why that individual probably is not going to take it or listen, because they know it's a big conflict of interest. Um, mm, and that's just the sad reality. They're not going to like it too much. So you got the butterfly relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child growth. That's in reverse. Um, I'm hearing life isn't a fairy tale on some Fantasia stuff. And you know, Fantasia, the Mickey Mouse replica, the magic. So definitely individuals that wear suits and they hold power. Like if you ever seen Fantasia, the Mickey Mouse replica, and I'm hearing Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. You know, you got all the characters in there. Mickey, Daisy, Donald, Goofy, Pluto. Pluto's not even a planet anymore, so called. So I'm looking at this to be nothing more than karma. And you have somebody who's going to run. Okay, I'm hearing Whitney. Um, I want to run to you. I was singing that earlier. I want to run to you. But if I come, I can't sing y'all. To you. Hold me in your arms and keep me safe from harm. I wanna run to you. Or will you stay or will you run away? So whoever, I don't own the rights to that. I don't own the rights to none of these songs, none of these melodies, nothing, none of that. None of the songs, none of the melodies. Just here to help you get through this. Cause that's why we listen to music, right? All kinds. So yeah, it looks like something is about to happen on some Petey Pablo, and y'all didn't listen to me. I'm hearing "Listen" too by B. All 'cause you won't listen. I am alone at a crossroad. I'm not alone. I'm true. There's no mind. You should know. Now I'm done believing you. You don't know what I'm feeling. Oh, you made of me. Follow the voice you think you came to me. But now I gotta find. Yeah, don't own the rights to that. But it's helpful, is it not? Um, wow. And it could be anyone. Like it's a lot of us going through something like this. I remember I went through something like this. Like I had a court case, y'all. Uh, children, father, that kind of thing, and temporary custody was given to him. Look, if I sit here and explain, yeah, they did me dirty. That's probably why a lot of people don't like North Carolina. And that's the crazy thing. Yeah, they upset. Woo! Somebody. There's a lot of people, got beef with NC. But I don't blame them. Look how they do. Till you do right by me. Purple is a very royalty color. So you got the 15th Amendment. The United States Constitution prohibits federal government and each state from denying a citizen the right to vote based on that citizen's race, color, or previous condition of servitude. February 3rd, 1870, this was ratified. I don't know if that means something to people, but yeah, the month of love at that. And here's some Debo stuff. Raise your hand, you want to talk to me. So you got these hands and they're up, like they're in class trying to raise their hand. This is crazy. I don't even think that person is like that, but I just thought it was funny to mention. Like, like they in class. You got the 25th Amendment. The United States Constitution says that if the president becomes unable to do their job, the vice president becomes president. This can happen for just a little while if the president is just sick or disabled for a short time. February 10th, 1967. It's just like marriage. You got a president and a vice president in the White House. Yeah, you got president and vice president, White House, and if the president is just sick or disabled for a short time, yeah, the vice president can take over. 21st Amendment. The United States Constitution repealed the 18th Amendment of the United States Constitution, which had been mandated nationwide prohibition, some would say, on alcohol. Was ratified on December 5th, 1933. So all these are upright. 1102. A lot of 11. But yeah, I would very much say you do need to take time to breathe out. Whoever this is that it's bothering you, you do need to take time to breathe out. This is in reverse, and you're not getting rest behind it. Restless. And I'm also hearing the other party is reckless. Step out of your comfort zone. North Node. Okay, that is because the runner, fear of intimacy, listening to ego, runner in a codependent relationship. It's kind of hard. I mean, yeah, let your guard down due to other factors, but 1103 on the phone. The runner, yeah, they're gonna be the ones to, they're drinkers here, or they will drink, not that they're a drunken bunch. Um, Seems like they are acting very like they're the boss, and it's not true. And the 15th Amendment is having the right to vote. They have no say so. It seems like. And you got this Two of Cups here, so it's definitely a dynamic that is not so dynamic. But we got to remember, especially with this Roe versus Wade, no legal advice at all at any time, any point in time. With the overturn of Roe versus Wade, that divide and conquer seems like it's happening again, or they're trying to make it happen. And without a plan, they would say it goes down. But seems like every time a plan is made, it's sabotaged. So being still and knowing is best for you, I would say. Confident is your key to success. And all of this in reverse too is subconsciousness. So a lot of it is something that the other party or you have to do. So you have balance, spirituality, and practicality, full moon in Pisces in reverse. Your commitment is being tested in reverse. First quarter moon. Believe in the impossible. Very winnerish. Your dreams need a practical plan in reverse. Confidence is your key to success. And with the subconscious attribute of these replicas, a plan is already made, and you do have the confidence. It's usually when it comes upon you, stumbles upon you, then you gain that confidence somehow. Um, with your commitment being tested, this is more of a self battle, I believe, and be balancing spirituality with practicality. A lot of you need to heal inward that it registers with or resonates with, and no legal advice or binding you, anything that nature, but we just need to understand that some things you don't take, but be careful about that, because if you say like you deny that or the service or of someone that needs you, and you it it was something you should have done when you realized it too late, I would feel that everyone deserves a chance after messing up, but not everyone. But you are going to be fine, Aquarius. Or if you're a Gemini, you just have to walk by faith, not by sight, they would say. So in closing, at the bottom of the amendment deck is the Eighth Amendment. The United States Constitution prohibits federal government from imposing excessive bail, excessive fines, or cruel and unusual punishment. December 15th, 1791. Then you have the Ninth Amendment. Human rights. The United States Constitution says that all the rights not listed in the Constitution belong to the people, not the government. In other words, the rights of people are not limited to just the rights listed in the Constitution. Was also ratified December 15th, 1791. I've been seeing a bunch of December 15th, and that's on a Thursday in December. So I would say if it resonates with you, I'm happy that you received it. If not, you can pass it to another or really just soak it in. But I would definitely say this is not to deformate anyone's character. Everybody goes through something like this where we trust someone we shouldn't have, regardless of their sign and what they do for a living, yada yada. It's the fact that it's a certain pain that hurts and then they get it back. And then they try to act as if you didn't try it or you don't have any malice to what they got going on. It's a lot. But yeah, usually when that person gets off, they probably drink. Have a nice drink. The runner. The one that can't stand the relationships. Wow. So step out of your comfort zone. Take time to breathe out. Going back into nature, grounding yourself is very important at this time. Um, no medical, herbal health, or anything like that advice, even though I do have my certification in herbal health alongside my criminal justice degree of science, where I study environmental and other attributes of forensics and studying plants, um, investigation overall. So I would say I have the right to do so. And be cautious of who you help. Not everyone deserves your love and kindness. You keep it secured until it's time. And not that you shouldn't help, but just make sure, you do a due diligence with your NDAs, agreements, what they cannot do with the agreement, things like that. No legal advice, but, you know, it is what it is as well. And I hope you enjoyed your reading. Um, Flip it how you need to. Like I said, this is for the Aquarius. And I did another pool of all signs as well to see how to fill out the emotion for the Aquarius. And they're in the 5th house. So this is definitely just a temporary thing. This situation. It's not something that'll be forever. But it is about children, creativity, romance, self-expression, prideful, observant, stubborn. This house is about being you and enjoying it. Mood intensifying, personality, preparation, up and down, schedule. 1113 on the phone. So I would say this is just a temporary situation because a lot of people like to see what you would do, and usually we jump to doing something and we need to stop, think, or simply call somebody. You can postpone on something like, hey, give me until a certain amount of time. You have not because you asked not, is what I hear. So I hope that, well, I don't like hope. The word. So I know that you will do well and you'll be where you need to be, especially when it's implemented and it presented itself. It's only for, I guess, those it resonated with. Obviously, if it didn't, I'm not talking about you. So just keep swimming. I don't own the rights to that. Dory's here. And Y'all have a good night. See you later, Aquarius. All information will be in the description box. Thank you for coming.